to the next topic where we do a comparison of the Virtual Foundry with the other FDM metal processes out there, including Desktop Metal, the Markforged Metal X, and BASF Ultrafuse. This data is from a webinar that we did in May of 2022, so some of it may be a little dated. But you can see an overview here, and talking more specifically about BASF Ultrafuse. The printing process is going to be very similar. The Ultrafuse likes to have a heated chamber on the printer. The Virtual Foundry's Filamet does not require that. But printing is very similar. Where it gets really different is in the debinding and sintering process. Ultrafuse uses a catalytic debind process and a special sinter process. You need to send your part away to a service bureau to perform those for you. You can't do those in-house. There are some equipment brands looking to create a system that will process the BASF materials from start to finish for you. Again, you're dealing with that chemical debind situation, though, rather than just using heat to debind. So that's the major difference. The printing is fairly similar. The end result is the same. It's that debind and sinter process that's really going to be different. And you can see here some of those differences there. Another difference with the Virtual Foundry is that you can do the entire process offline. Your part data never needs to be sent to the cloud. So your slicer, your 3D printer that you choose, your kiln that you choose, none of that needs to be connected. So your part data can be 100% secure. You're doing the full process in-house on your own. The next page, this chart as well is on our website. Austin, will you throw a link to that on there? It's on the resources tab. The second page of this comparison chart, again from May 2022, and that's where this date becomes more important, is the costs. So a couple of you asked about costs for the system and getting parts out of this system. We do have a video on our YouTube channel. Awesome, we'll link to that as well. That talks about going all in on a full metal 3D printing system and what your first part cost is. We give all the caveats and the exceptions to what's being said, so you'll get the full information there. But here you can see the Desktop Metal Studio system and the Metal X by Markforged are a significant investment. Ultrafuse and the Virtual Foundry are more of a similar investment on the filament side of things. The equipment is where it gets a little bit different. You can get you're buying the kiln of your choice to process the Virtual Foundry materials. With BASF Ultrafuse, you're sending your part away. Ultrafuse does deeply subsidize the cost of the debinding and sintering process. I think you only need to pay something like $50 per kilogram of parts. Your part can be away from you for about 2 weeks, and that if you wanted to buy a system like I talked about that some equipment manufacturers are working on, I'm hearing prices of $100,000 and up, so you're getting into the similar territory as the closed systems offered by Desktop Metal or Markforged. So again, this information is on our website. We also did a webinar in May of 2022 that gives a lot more detail about these different systems. If you're in the shopping phase, I definitely recommend checking that out.